Hello and welcome to Optimal Tarot. Well, foresight is 2020. Right now, I'm doing a general love read for the sign of Capricorn. Hey, what is going on with all my Capricorns out there? I hope everyone is doing well. Check it out, Capricorn. Today, we're looking at the past, present, and future for you in love. We're going to get a full picture of your love situation. So, keep in mind, this is a general love read. So, the messages may or may not resonate. If the messages do not resonate, please be sure to check your moon, Venus, and rising signs. And also, flip the roles when necessary. Now, without any further ado, Capricorn, let us jump right in and take a good look at your past, present, and future in love. I'm going to lay the cards on the table and then we will read through and clarify. Spirit, show us the past, present, and future for Capricorn in love. Spirit, show us the past, present, and future for Capricorn in love. Show us, Spirit, the past, present, and future for Capricorn in love. We have past, judgment, 8 of wands, and the lovers. Okay. For the present, we have 2 of wands, 2 of swords, and the world. Okay. And in the future, we have 2 of pentacles, 8 of pentacles, and the tower. And for the advice, we have High Priestess. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups. Okay. All right, Capricorn, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the past. Judgment, 8 of Wands, and the Lovers. Well, it looks like at first glance in the past, you may have had some sort of reconciliation with someone who you looked at as a love, a soulmate connection. Okay, looks like there was some communication and like, you know, you really had a deep connection with someone, and it looks like, you know, maybe you or the other person may have reached out and it led to you guys getting back together. Now, I hope that's your story. That's beautiful, huh? Who doesn't like that? When you want that old thing back. But let's see if we can clarify and get more out of this message here. Spirit, clarify judgment, the 8 of wands, and the lovers. Clarify judgment, the 8 of wands, and the lovers. Clarify judgment, the 8 of wands, and the lovers. For Capricorn, past, in love. Okay, that's a lot. I'll take it though. Oof, 6 of swords, 7 of pentacles, 8 of wands, and the Empress. All right, well, the past looks good, Capricorn. Okay, because this says to me, yeah, I'm feeling like there was a reconciliation after you know, moving away, or maybe this means that you guys moved on together in calmer waters. Okay, communication came in after waiting. Okay, and then this too shows that yes, this was your person. All right, and you guys had communication. All right, the Empress, this is someone that you saw that you felt like you could build your empire with, someone you could build with, someone you found in high regard, someone who was very nurturing, someone that you felt like you could nurture. Okay, and maybe even children or a child came out of this. Okay, Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Cap. So this tells me, you know, this didn't happen overnight. Okay, yeah, this didn't happen overnight. All right, but I mean, to me, it looks like, you know, that was your story in the past. Now, as we move on down to the present here, and I see the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the World, then that tells me you have some sort of decision to make. Okay? The Two of Swords tells me it may be something that you are denying or that you would rather not have to make a decision about. All right? And then there's the World, the closing of a cycle. All right? I just want to say, too, so far, I mean, with the World here, you could be dealing with any fixed sign. So a Scorpio, a Leo, an Aquarius, or a Taurus. All right? Gemini fell up top in the past with the Lovers, and Scorpio potentially again with Judgment. All right. Let's see what we can get here. Let's clarify. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, and the World. Clarify. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, and the World, Spirit. Clarify. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, and the World. Clarify, Spirit. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, and the World for Capricorn's present love situation. For Capricorn's present love situation. For Capricorn's present love situation. Some stubborn energy here. We have the Magician, Nine of Swords, oh, and the Devil. What in the devil are you doing, Capricorn? Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. All right. So it looks like you may be dealing with some challenges in your current love situation. All right. Now, in the past, you reunited with your soulmate, but here in the present, okay, with the Magician being here, smoke and mirrors, everything isn't the way it seems to be. Nine of Swords, okay, so you don't want to make a decision about this because it gives you anxiety, even the thought of it. And what do you have to make a decision about? Potentially closing the cycle. All right, that's what it's looking like here, Capricorn. And so the Devil here, this could be talking about you, or maybe you're dealing with another Capricorn. It could also speak to you feeling like perhaps you need to close the cycle because perhaps this may be a toxic connection. All right, something may not quite be right about that. All right, but the Magician being here with the Two of Wands, this tells me that I don't think you're showing your face. Your partner may not be aware that you are contemplating closing this cycle. All right. For some of you, I'm feeling like maybe there may be even some level of abuse here. Not all of you, but some of you, I feel like there may be some level of abuse. That's not cool. So, of course, especially if there's any sort of abuse going on, please, please, please get yourself out of that situation. Love does not abuse. Two different things, okay? Two different things. Love yourself enough to not put yourself through that. That's for somebody, okay? If you are going through any sort of abuse, any of you, please just get out of there, all right? There's nothing good that's going to come. And that person has shown you that they're not capable of love, all right? Because someone who abuses you can't love you, okay? Now, yeah, with this Magician here, Capricorn, I'm really feeling like you're not really showing your hand, all right? But you know that you need to make a decision on if you're going to close this out or not. But I'm feeling like the truth is, though, Capricorn, you really love them. So that's why this is hard for you. Not only do you love them, you feel like this is your person. Up top, that was the Lovers. I read the Lovers as soulmates, okay? Depending on how it falls, it can mean a number of things. But in the most general sense, when I see the lovers, I'm thinking this is a soulmate connection. And I feel like that's how you may feel about your person. So, of course, that's very hard to walk away from. Okay. And I can relate because I know I've been in a situation before where, someone didn't necessarily treat me the best, but I hung in there a lot longer than I should have because I really felt like that was the one. And that person was only the one who was making me miserable at the time. That's what it was. But anyway, um, so yeah, and then let's not forget at the bottom of the deck we had the Four of Cups. Okay, Four of Cups, unrequited love. So maybe some of you guys are waking up and feeling like, well, maybe this person doesn't really love me if they treat me like this, if things are so toxic. All right. Um, you're beginning to feel like, yeah, I need to leave us alone, with this Four of Cups. It can also mean that you're bored with the situation, you know and I think that could just be seen as someone who's tired of the current dynamic of a toxic relationship. All right. So karmic. Okay. And sometimes, especially when we're dealing with twin flame connections, especially in certain periods of that journey, can very easily be mistaken. So you can have a karmic connection and really think that's your twin. And it really takes the whole journey, whether it's karmic or twin, before you find out sometimes. And that is a hard road to go. And I feel like a lot of you may be on that road, but that's what you're dealing with right now in the present, needing to make a decision on if you're going to close the cycle out or not. Okay? Now, let's move on here to the future. And what do we have here, Capricorn? I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower. Okay, so in the future, I see you still juggling the idea. In the future, it doesn't look like you made a decision because I see you juggling with, should I continue to work on it or should I leave abruptly? That's what I'm seeing. Okay. And this isn't like too far off in the future. I don't see this like 2, 3 years down the line. Normally a reading like this might go out, maybe 3, 4 months down the road. I'm seeing you and your person more than likely still together, but you still being in this energy. Okay. Of the Four of Cups, like, you know, not really being completely happy because of the dynamic of the relationship being toxic. Okay. Two of Pentacles tells me you're still juggling. You have not made a decision in the future. And that's very clear. Normally, I would not even clarify this, but this is the way I do this reading. I clarify past, present, and future to see if we can get more messages. But to me, it's very clear in the future. That's what I see. But let's see if we can get a little more information here so we will clarify. Spirit, clarify the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio pretty strong in this reading. Some of you guys are dealing with Scorpios definitely here. Okay? All right. So, we have Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower for Capricorn in love, future in love. Clarify Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower for the future of Capricorn in love. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower for the future of Capricorn in love. Six of Cups. Wow, stubborn energy. You're being very stubborn about this, Cap. You really don't want to let this go. I feel that. We have Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. Okay, some of you may be, okay, now this is the first sign here of third-party activity. Some of you may be suspecting that third-party activity is going on. And this can also speak to you wanting to just celebrate, have something to celebrate in life. You know, I mean, all we ever want to do is just to be happy. Don't we spend our whole life trying to find happiness? And the whole conundrum of life is that you continue to try to find what already is. And it takes us a lifetime to figure that out. But looking at your situation here in the future, see, this just speaks to what we already know with this Six of Cups being here. You're juggling the idea of leaving, but it's a very difficult decision because, yeah, you have a lot of good years with this person. You can look back and like, man, we had some beautiful times. We've been through a lot together. You know, you romanticize this person. You romanticize the connection. And it's a hard decision to make because you focus on these moments more than the current dynamic. See, you focus on these moments rather than this, which is what's showing up in the present. Okay, but in the future, I see you still romanticizing this person, remembering the good old days, and that is what makes it very hard to walk away. All right, now the Ace of Swords, covering the Eight of Pentacles. This tells me that you want to speak your truth, or there's a level of clarity that's needed to help you sort of like get over the hump or make this decision. Okay. And I also think that truthfully, this is what you really want to do. Truthfully, this is truly what you really want, is to work on it. You see, you really do want to work on it. And this Ace of Swords really speaks to the truth and clarity, okay? And perhaps if you are speaking your truth and you're being honest with yourself, okay, because this does represent truth. If you're being honest with yourself, you know, ultimately, you do want to work on it, okay? And that's what makes this so hard, because you want to stay, okay? Now, clarifying the Tower, we have the Nine of Cups. You know you need to do what makes you happy. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, but it's self-fulfillment. See, this is a single card. When we're talking about nines in particular, this is a single card. What do I need to do to make me happy? And you know what you need to do. Okay, and the Ace of Swords preceding this card is you having that clarity that, yeah, I know I need to leave. I know it's in my best interest to leave, okay? So I feel like that's a lot of the mental gymnastics going on for you, Capricorn. But with the way everything fell here, I don't see you making that move. I feel like you know that's what you need to do. But in the near future, I really see you still juggling with the idea of what's best for you. Okay? Now, at the bottom of the deck, let's tell this story here. There could be third-party activity going on. Why? Because you feel like there's some secrets. You know that your partner is holding something back from you. Next cup we have here is regret. Yeah. So, keep in mind, we're still talking about the future here. All right? And I see a lot of you being regretful if you hang in there because, you know, I feel like, and this High Priestess also could speak to your intuition. All right? And I think that's really upsetting for you to feel like your person could be fooling around. Third party activity could really be going on right about now. Okay, and I feel like intuitively you feel that, and it has you in a state of regret. A lot of you may even feel like you love this person so much, you know, how can you leave them even in this? And I've been there, man. I mean, that is a heavy situation to deal with, okay? But yeah. So keep in mind, we're still talking about the future there, okay? So I think that's a glimpse into the future. That, yeah, third party activity is a very good potential. It's highly potential. I don't know why I can't speak this morning. That's what's going on here. Now here's your advice, the High Priestess. Okay? And this very simply is saying to follow your intuition. I feel like intuitively, Capricorn, you know that this is what you need to do. Let this tower burn and fall so that you can have self-fulfillment and happiness. I think intuitively, you know that third-party activity is going on. Okay? In the present, you're in this energy. You don't want to know. How many people know that song, I believe, by Mario One is, I don't want to know if she's playing me. Please don't let it show. You don't want to see it, but you know it. You're turning the blind eye to what you already know is toxic. So, your advice, follow your intuition. It's not lying to you, Capricorn. Okay? Follow your intuition and do what you already know is best for you. That's what I got for you, Cap. Drop me a comment and let me know how you feel about it. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time on Optimal Tarot. Peace and love.